And to work with them, we need to have the debate. We need to listen to all the parties involved. We need to bring all parties together by listening to the teachers, listening to the parents, listening to all of our stakeholders. I want to listen to education to bring about real educational change. Again, it comes back to listening to those educational leaders. We need to sit down with the elementary school principals, the high school principals, the superintendents, the board of regents, the presidents of the universities, and the business people. We need to hear what they're asking for, and we need to make sure that they're communicating. And when they speak, we need to listen. We need to work with the elementary students. Again, I believe specifically we work with teachers on working with the educational community. We need to look at this issue along with the countless other issues in the immigration arena. But I think eventually we need to look at other options. We need to consider all the different pension programs that are available. We need to look at some way that we can bring about a defined contribution plan. However, we also need to consider the other side of that. They want their people to stay in a defined benefit plan. We've got to consider all the issues. Again, we need to talk with the stakeholders and make sure we are informed about our decisions before we make legislation. Again, we need to work with labor. We need to work with management. We need to work with the government who is hiring all these government employees. We need to listen to what they're saying to us. We need to make sure that we invite labor to the table, that we invite management to the table, that we invite the government organizations to the table. We need to work with we need to listen to the business leaders and find out what regulations really are not necessary. And listen to the government officials as well to figure out, well, what regulations really are. We need to bring everybody together, again, and listen to what everybody is saying. Again, we need to listen to all parties. Yes, we need to consider this, but we need to give the subdivisions, the political subdivisions, a say in the matter. We need to consult with them. We've got to work with those leaders to figure out what are we going to do. Bringing parents' organizations together to understand what are we going to do. We need to talk with them now about alternative ways to fund it. We need to listen to the business leaders. We need to hear what they're saying. We need to listen to business leaders. We need to bring the federal government to the table. We need to focus our efforts on working with the federal government. If we work together and come up with solutions and go as a united front, we need to work with economic engines like that. Work with Boeing, who's already here, and other industries that are already here. We need to work with them, listen to what they're telling us. We need to work with them, to work with the businesses, and the way we get it done is to work with the business leaders. We've got to listen to what business is saying. We need to work with the Air Force. We need to work with all government entities, all business entities that have a stake.